What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I want to give you guys this brief update. Now, it looks like Anthony Joshua, he's just coming off the heels of a grudge match where he was successful. He was able to stop Dillian Whyte in the 7th round, I believe it was. Now, the results are in, and it looks like that fight did 400,000 views and pay-per-view buys. It was a pay-per-view event on Sky Sports, Sky Box Office, and from what it sounds like, 200,000 buys would have been considered a success in that particular fight based on the card that they had, and it doubled that by doing 400,000. So pat on the back to Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte. I did a post-fight review, and I also did a Boxing Ego first look on this particular fight, and I also talked about the face-off. But other than that, I didn't really get to dig into it as much as I want, working on different things like that. And I don't know how many other channels were promoting that particular fight, but it's really good to see a heavyweight bout, especially a domestic rivalry in the UK, do those types of numbers. Because if you think about it, that's nearly four times the amount of pay-per-view buys that Triple G Gennady Golovkin did with David Lemieux. And David Lemieux, Triple G, was picked up by HBO with a very solid card. You had Luis Ortiz, a heavyweight on the undercard. You had Roman Chocolatito, who HBO is saying is #1 pound for pound. You know what I mean? You had the mandatory eliminator with O'Kane and Toriano Johnson, and it did 97,000 to maybe 150,000. So to see Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte, a domestic rivalry that I live in California, and unless you were streaming, I don't know how you would get that particular fight. Like, it didn't just come on a normal TV station. So you would have to stream it or have some kind of certain cable provider or whatever. So to see a fight over in England do 400,000, that is impressive. And the fight was good. I told you it reminded me of a throwback fight like the Riddick Bowe days. And, I mean, it did solid numbers. So Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, props, bravo. You definitely got something. Dillian Whyte says he wants a rematch. He said he had a dislocated shoulder, and that's why he performed how he did. I don't know if that's just an excuse. When Pacquiao said it, I didn't buy it, so I can't really ride with that. You know what I mean? I feel like it's fighting. Injuries happen. You have to work through it. And especially when you're talking the amount that Dillian Whyte was talking about Anthony Joshua, calling him a scumbag and a fraud and a fake, and he's going to knock him out and stuff like that. You can't gripe over, oh, it was my shoulder or this and stuff like that after. But I wouldn't mind a rematch. They're also talking about Anthony Joshua versus Derek Chisora. I'm not sure how interested he is in that particular fight, but the heavyweight division definitely shaking up. And I'd like to see Anthony Joshua. I don't want to see him backtrack and go back to Kevin Johnson caliber fights or less than. You know what I mean? I want to see him in there with the Bermain Stavern, Chris Arreola, Andy Ruiz, if he's not going to go to the ultimate plunge and fight champions like Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. And I really don't think Eddie Hearn will put him in there immediately after having a tough fight on paper with Dillian Whyte. And actually, in the physical, it was a tough fight too. So I don't think he'll put him in there quite that deep with the Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder next. But, you know what I mean? Maybe an Amir Mansour, Luis King Kong Ortiz, Bryant Jennings winner. I did talk to Eddie Hearn earlier this summer, and he said he would love to make Anthony Joshua versus Bryant Jennings. So if Bryant Jennings beats Luis King Kong Ortiz, maybe that's something that they look for. Let me know what you guys think, what you want to see next for Anthony Joshua. Again, solid numbers, 400,000 on pay-per-view, and it was a fight you couldn't really get in the States without streaming. Let me know what you guys think of those numbers. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.